good afternoon from Rega. So today's Thursday, beautiful Thursday afternoon, but the weather is kind of cloudy. So let's begin with the webinar for today. And the topic, as you can see on your screen, is going to be structured trading. If you know what they call structured trading, you will be very profitable. Structured, like I'll call it, structural trading is the same thing like price action, almost the same thing, or I would say the same thing. You need to know price action, then you need to know the structure of the market before you take any trade. It is very important. That is the reason why I need to teach you. This is just the basic structured trading, but you need to kind of learn more and more in order for you to understand what is really structural trading. Without using any indicators, you can easily trade the forex market with just the pure naked chart. So let's go to our online platform. You can write any currency pair you want me. For those guys that is watching right now, if you want me to check any pairs at this point in time, you can just write it on the chart. Then I will pick the pair and I will analyze it using the price action and structural trading to analyze for you the currency pair if you want. But if nobody wants to check any currency pair, I will just pick random currency pair and check. First, what I will do, let me take mostly the currency pair which I usually write every day. I usually write the exotic pair, so I will just take the Euro JPY to teach you guys what is structural trading and how you need to yeah, he said Euro USD. Okay, let me take Euro USD. So somebody said we should look at Euro USD, so I'm taking Euro USD to show you the price action and the structural trading. And I believe what's his name, Hussein, if I'm not pronouncing the name very correctly, sorry for that. He or she might testify later on if what I'm doing it is correct. Maybe when he would be reviewing it later, then he or she will testify if it is correct. So first thing first, what do I need to look when I'm want to trade Euro USD using the price action and the structured trading? It's simple. First, I go to the weekly time frame. And don't get me wrong, I am what's called a day trader. I don't swing trade. No, I am a day trader and scalping as well. So the pips which I tend to look for in the market is the pips which I know I can get at that particular time. Okay, Daniel. Okay, Daniel is your second name. Okay, Daniel. So I'm a scalper, so I usually take as much pips as I can take at that particular time. So you can use it for your swing trading too. It is still correct. First thing first, Euro USD. What am I looking at? The weekly time frame. What will I be looking at the weekly time frame? First, where was last week price? Last week the price was bullish, but was not a strong bullish. Then what will I do? I take my price level. I usually use I put it low. I already see the low level for that last week. That was last week's support level. What I will need to do again, I take the price line, I put it at the last week resistance. So I already have for my view the resistance and the support. That was last week. And I already defined for last week the price is bullish, but not a very strong bullish. You can see it ends with bullish, but not very strong bullish. But however, you can still use okay, let me take this. You can see the price of last week. It is higher low, and this week too open higher low and the same. So that already gives me the conflict that this price, the weekly time frame is showing that the price is going up. but I will not be very comfortable to take a buy even when it's that was on Monday this week. I'm not talking about now, but I'm talking about Monday this week. Based on this last week highs did not close, did not break the previous week high level. So then I will be having conflicts. Do I need to buy this market this week, or do I need to sell this market this week? That is where it comes about the price action and the structure trading. So I would drop the pencil. Let me delete everything. So I already recognize my last week highs and last week low. Then I go to daily time frame. It's very simple how you trade price action. I go to the daily time frame. I look at what is the trend on the daily time frame. So yeah, this is the daily time frame. So on this daily time frame, I can say the price is moving on the downtrend, but however, there's already sign that the price is going up. How? Because for this downtrend, the price has been showing what's called higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. But however, the price already breached the last significant higher lows, which is at this zone. Yeah, which is at this zone. So the price already breached this last significant higher lows, or you can even call it this zone 2, this region. So any of those regions. So what is the structure at this particular point in time? My bias is showing me that the Euro USD is going bullish. That is my bias at this point in time, because the structure even on the higher time frame has already broken. But you might be asking me, Wizzy, if the structure is already broken, there's kind of a significant high here. And I will tell you, yeah, you are correct. There's significant high here, but don't forget, I'm not a swing trader. I'm a day trader. So this significant high, I don't look at it at on the daily time frame. I take my position based on the 1 hour time frame or the 30 minutes time frame. That is my entries. So the structure on the daily time frame has already broken. Then the structure is showing bullish. If you want to know, you can put trend line, but I don't want to put trend line because I said that this particular webinar is going to be on just based on structure. But just put it like this. Let's put it. You can see, even when you still take that trend line, you hit it at this low, you say it's already going bullish. So at this particular time, the daily time frame already changed to a bullish structure. Does that mean that, hey, you know what, the daily time frame already changed to bullish structure, you want to buy the market? No, except you are a swing trader. If you are a swing trader, you can buy this currency pair right now. You put stop loss below this last significant low, somewhere this region, and take profit somewhere up. But it's not advisable for you to, even when you are a swing trader, I will not advise you to buy this currency pair. Why? Because you are buying close to a resistant level, and that resistance might be very significant, because 1, 2, so it's already showing that the resistant level is strong. So I will not advise you to buy. That being said, I already see the daily time frame is bullish, and 4 hours. I go to the 4 hours. What am I saying? The 4 hours is showing me the price is bullish as well. So I don't want to look at far the left. I'm just looking at this current situation. Why I said that the 4 hours time frame is bullish? Because you can see last low was breached. The second zone, let's take it there. Last low was breached. This was the last significant one, this region. So I will just connect it like this. So at this point in time, do you want to buy this currency pair at this moment, the Euro USD? If you are trading off from the 4 hours time frame, I would say no. But you might say, hey, Wisdom, Wizzy, the price already breached resistance. This is a very good strong resistance. Already breached it. Hey, I want to buy. You might be correct, but look at the last 4 hours candle. It's closed strong bearish, and it was bullish and bearish. So you don't want to enter the market at this point in time because there is reasons. So, but the price breached this last significant highs. It's coming to test it. It tested right now. If you want to buy this currency pair, you want to wait for the price to start showing bullish reversal before you start buying it. But at this point in time, if you want to buy, you are buying close to support. Previous resistance becoming support. So this was previous resistance. Right now it's turning to be support. Do you want to buy? It depends on what you want to risk. But me, though the structure has been broken, this structure is kind of a bullish structure, but you are close to support level. You don't need to buy or sell when price is at support or when price is at resistance. You need to wait for a breakout. When the breakout already occurred, then you can buy and sell. That is how you trade the forex market. Okay, now I see on the 4 hours time frame, the price already broke significant support level, but is retesting it right now. What should I do? I just wait. Then I go to what? 1 hour time frame. I like using 1 hour time frame and 30 minutes time frame. Why I use that? To take my entry, not only to take my entry, to put my stop loss. That is why I use the 1 hour and the 30 minutes. Now the 30 minutes, what is the trend? When you zoom in, the trend, I don't want to look more far away, I will just look here. What is the trend? The trend which I'm looking at right now on the 1 hour time frame, it is bullish trend. How do I know? Lower highs already forming and higher lows, they are already forming. So the trend at this point in time is bullish. Do I need to buy because the trend is already bullish? No. That's where you look for your values area. You look for the value area. Depend on you. If you feel that at this point in time 1.33 or 1.333 is the value area where the price might potentially reverse and move to the upside, then you can simply say, oh, that is your value area. You want to buy that pair at that particular time. But for me, if you ask me, I already say, okay, I'm looking at the chart. As I told you before, I'm a day trader and a scalper. So what will I do? I already see the chart. I already see the price already broke structure. The last structures that this price broke when the price was going to the upside was this zone, which you are looking at right now. I will remark it again. Yeah, was this zone. That was the last zone, and that was the last structural highs that the price broke. So my bias is bullish. Even when my bias is bullish, I want to look for a value areas. This zone might still be, this zone might be my value areas. Might, but I will need to start seeing support. Right now, there's no support. If you want to know there's no support, go to the 30 minutes time frame. I told you before, I trade up 1 hour 30 minutes time frame. There's no support. It broke, it retest, and the price is just lingering around that zone. So there's no support right now. So because this price at this point in time might just continue falling and come towards this region, which is more realistic level, which I will be looking to to buy this pair, is when it comes to this zone at 1.1303. That is where I will be looking to buy if I want to buy the Euro USD. But I might still have another bias. What is my bias? I might decide to buy this currency pair at this point, which is 1.1326, but I need what they called bullish candle. How? Let me take this ghost USD ghost line. Yeah, so I need this price to start moving like this, retest. When the price will retest that zone, I will not enter. I will wait for the price to break the 1.1340. When the price is breaking 1.1340, then I will buy. the first stage of me taking profit will be 1.1360 before the movement to the upside continue. This is how, if I want to trade, because I don't want to trade from support level. This zone 1.1326 might be a very good zone which I'm looking at, but the price is close to support, so anything can happen. Because why I said anything can happen, the price is close to support, and the momentum that the price came to support was a very good strong bearish momentum. So the bearish momentum might continue for the end of the day. It might just be like this. Yeah, it makes this move down, it pulls up, then it will just break it to come to this zone. Then it might test it again, then fall to this zone. You don't know. So that's the reason why you don't need to buy when the price is at support, or you don't need to sell when it's at resistance. You need a confirmation of candles. So Daniel, if you're still following this webinar, this is kind of my take right now. Is this, you don't want to sell when the price is uptrend. It's not advisable. You need to trade along with the trend. So my bias, Euro USD, is bullish. The daily time frame is bullish. The 4 hours time frame is bullish. The 1 hour time frame is bullish. The 30 minutes time frame is bullish. All the time frames is showing that the euro is stronger than the dollars. So for you, you just need to look for a value area. You said short term then. You know, if I want to trade, even when this pair is kind of bullish right now, if I want to trade anything short term down, you know where I will be targeting? I will be targeting more or less, if I want to short this pair right now, I will only short when the price broke this previous low. Then I will target more or less 15 pips. So it depends on you. So targeting 50 pip if you want to short, but you don't need to short when the price is still, when you already saw last significant low, which is this zone. You don't need to short. When the price broke, yeah, you say, okay, yeah, you want to short it, then you can go. But my bias, all the time frame, the bias is bullish. So you want to go long, not to go short. Even when you say Patek said short term down, it might be correct. But if you are shorting this pair, you are against the trend. You alone, of you retail trader, is trading against majority of trader that is showing that they want to go long on the Euro USD. So that is the reason why you don't need to trade against the trend. You need to trade with the trend. You need to trade with the big guys. This is how it is. So how you want to trade with the big guys? The trend is uptrend. You look for a value area. That comes to your professionalism and show if you know what you are doing. If you think that 1.1326 is your value areas, you can go with it. It might be your value area because what? It broke this was the structural high, the last structural high. It broke it. It's coming to retest it and continue moving down upward. It might be your structural highs, but it might still be that it already break. Look, you know why I'm not even sure of it? Why it's not my value area at this point in time? Because look at the last low. Yeah, let me take this stuff away. Look at the last low. The candle closed. All price were closing. When the price came close to that region, it closed above. It was coming, tested it before it closed. What happened? When the strong bearish movement was coming, it tested it and the next one broke. So you might say it's a fake art. You know where you can say, oh, okay, that's when the price break this previous low, it might be a fake out. Wait for this in the next 30 minutes or 1 hour to close. If this 1 hour, if this 30 minutes candle close above this region, you can decide to buy. If it close above this region, then you can say, yeah, this was a fake out to the downward. Then you can buy. But if this 30 minutes close still below the one, yeah, if it close below this 113.28 or it close somewhere this region, then it's not a fake out. Then the next target is going to be, because there's no others. Just imagine if it broke this last support, there's no other support until the price comes to this significant low somewhere this region. That's the next support. So you see how you trade structure. You trade structure with price action with trend, even without even indicators and everything. You are looking at the price Nikkei chart. You know what is going on. MHB said it's very easy trade. MHB, what are you thinking? You thinking that the price will go up or it will go down? And if you're thinking the price will go up, it will go down, where is your entry and where is your exit? Because there's for those new guys that is listening to me right now, I would say it's different situation or it's different case for you to know how to predict the market. That you say, the price will go up or it will go down. Maybe at the end of the day, it will go up, it will go down. That's different situation. But you know the most skillful part of it? Before you take a trade, you ask yourself, where is my risk? Where would I exit this market if my prediction did not go my favor? That's where you start thinking. So I can say, yeah, you know what, this is bullish run. Okay, let me continue going long. I just see the price or the chart like, oh, this price is going bullish for the last few weeks, since July. Okay, let me just buy. Where am I exiting? Buy stop at 113.4. No selling until it breaks the very. Thank you, MHB. Then it looks like you are like trading with price action and structure too. You said previous weekly low, which is correct. No selling in then. You said buy when it was when the price is 113.4. 113.4. Let's look at 113.4. Yes, somewhere this region. Very good. That's good. That is good. And you know why you are buying when the price already broke above this region? Because there's no significant support anymore until the price comes to this zone. Sorry, resistance on the price comes to this zone. Or you can say somewhere this region below might give you support, but still have way to go there. Daniel said that he's a swing trader, so I bought because 1 hour close up of 133. Let me see. 133 what? 133.30. So Daniel said that he closed 133.30 above. So Daniel, you were talking about this run. Daniel, you might not be in a bad trade, but the question is, where is your stop loss? The question is, where is your stop loss? Because if you bought here, if you are a swing trader, the next your stop loss supposed to be below this swing low, because you are a swing trader. Below this swing low, this region. Yeah, this one. This is supposed to be your stop loss. Then where is your take profit? That's the next question. Where is your take profit? Because as a swing trader, if you bought above here, stop loss is very high. But if you take decision with the 4 hours time frame and you bought here, the stop loss is still high. So you would have buy when the price broke this very strong resistance. Yeah, this is strong resistance. You would have buy. That was a very strong resistance. I was following it before, so you would have buy. The last one, hammer. You said hammer before the last one. Let me see. So you bought this hammer. I will not start. Daniel, to my own understanding, you cannot call this a kind of a hammer that shows that the price will continue going up. Because if you want to say this is hammer, you know where this hammer is supposed to be, that shows you that the price will reverse to the upside. Don't follow this. Don't mind if this candle is red, bearish or bullish. This is hammer that shows that a potential reversal. And even when this price is hammer, I will not just buy when it close. I will only buy when this, if If this is hourly, yeah, this is hourly trade. When this price already shows me hammer, I will not buy, but I already have my bias that okay, the bias is buy. But then it comes down to where will I want to buy? I want to buy when the price close. When this candle, this next hour closed, which is here, I will buy. This is how you trade when you confirm that price is hammer. But this one I will not tell you is hammer now. But I understand your logic. If you said if you bought not because of say this is hammer, but the price was consolidating. I like using line charts, so I'll put it on line chart now to get accurate marking. So when this price was consolidating below 113.37, if you tell me that because when the price broke that zone, that's the reason. Yeah, when it broke this region, and when you say break, does not mean a fake out. No, this is the correct breaking, because that was the first time the price closed above that zone. That is break. So if you tell me that you bought when the price broke 133.37, then I will understand. Yeah, you bought when there was a breakout from the consolidation, which is fine. But if you said because of this hammer, no, because why? If you call this an hammer, this is kind of a shooting star. You see, this is a shooting star. You know my bias when I will say okay, let me close this candle. Let me close here. Yeah, when this candle is showing, my bias is, oh, there's a potential reversal. Then my thinking is I will buy when the next candle close. So when the next candle closed, what happened? You see, it closed not a very good sign. So if this already put me off from the market, a shooting star and kind of an hammer in a range of, the price is kind of consolidating or in kind of in the range of previous resistance. So it will put me off from the market. You understand? So for okay, I have just 1 minute more. For those guys that is saying, just a recap, you can see this, you can call this one an hammer too, as well. So minus that. Why I was saying this region was not kind of the value area for me, we have in 30 minutes time frame. If I want to use 30 minutes to take the decision, and on the 30 minutes time frame, look what is going on. The price is kind of closing bearish and want to close below that line. So I'll be thinking, do I want to buy, sell, or do I want to buy at this point? No. The only time I need to buy, just according to MHB said, either when the price close above this previous candle or when the price is at this zone. That's when I want to buy, not then, because they saw chances that the price will want to come and test this previous. Because why I said there's chances that the price will want to come and test this region. Look, there was a breakout. When the breakout occurs, there was no retest. Look, there was a breakout. Boom. You see, it only makes this retest to the previous high, which is this zone, and there was a new high, and this zone is not holding. So what will happen? It might be it wants to come and retest this region. So this is how you think and look at the forex market. Because then, if you put this candle, this line, if you put it at this zone right now, what are you looking at? You're looking at kind of support, which is kind of giving you a sign that okay, yeah, the price might reverse. But if this price break this zone, yeah, you want to it will come here because there will no longer be support anymore. So guys, thank you very much for your attention. Daniel, MHB, and some other ones that is there, and see you next week, and good luck with your trade, and till next time, remain blessed. Bye.